What's up, Reps and Devos? This is Coach E from D1 Training STL-West, bringing you Tuesday's lower body workout on April 7th, 2020. After a 5 to 10 minute warm-up, we'll go ahead and roll right into your performance segment, which will be attached to this video located in the description. After you do your performance segment, we're gonna go right into our resistance training, and you're gonna go right into your exercise A1 and A2, which you can now see on the screen. You'll complete a depth drop or hop to drop for 4 sets of 5 reps, along with a single leg broad jump for 3 sets of 3 reps on each side. So what that means is you're gonna complete 1 set of A1, which is your depth drop or your hop to drop, and then immediately after you'll do a set of your single leg broad jump. So I'm gonna demonstrate what a depth drop is using these plates. If you have a box, you can use those. You have 2 or 3 steps you can step off of, and land softly. Go ahead and use it. So I'm going to use this as my box. All right. It's roughly 12 to 14 inches off the ground, and it's perfect. You're going to step, and when you land soft with your hips pointed back behind you. Notice as I land, my hips go back and my knees bend. I don't allow my knees to go up over my toes. Okay, so it's real harsh on my knees. You don't have a box, so you can't find any stairs, no problem. That's why we're going to do the hop to drop. When you do a hop to drop, you're going to simulate that height of a box. You're going to jump up by hopping and land soft. That's why it's called a hop to drop. So we'll jump up, land soft, okay? Simulate that height of a box. Now, the second exercise you're going to do with it is a single leg broad jump. You're going to jump off one leg, so load that leg, all right? Hip back, bend the knee, keep the knee over the ankle, explode to the side, land on both feet. All right, good. That's one on one side. All right, now you're gonna load your right leg and jump back to your left. Land on both feet. Do a complete 3 on each side. All right, and then moving along, we'll go to B1, B2, and B3. We have a squat jump for 3 sets, 10 reps, a tempo squat, 5 seconds on the way down for 4 sets of 10 reps. And then finally, a single leg glute bridge for 4 sets of 10 reps on each leg. So you'll complete 3 exercises, one right after the other until you come right back to the top on B1. So you'll follow B1, B2, B3, start back at the top, B1, B2, B3, until you've completed all your sets and reps for those exercises. So you're gonna go with a squat jump for 10 reps. When you do a squat jump, get into a squatting position. I would say feet hip width, maybe shoulder width, turn the toes out, soft bend in the knees, hips back, go down. You don't have to go into a full squat, all right, but at least half or a little bit more. And you're gonna jump, land softly, and get back up for 10 reps. Make sure your hips are going back, all right, and you're getting some air there, all right? After you do your squat jumps, you're gonna do a tempo squat, 5 seconds on the way down for 10 reps. When you do your tempo squat, you count out loud or in your head for 5 seconds. Hips go back first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're parallel. Come right back up. Okay? You can use a weight if you have it. So I have a kettlebell here. If you have any weights at home, dumbbell, kettlebell, a book bag, feel free to use that. Okay? Make it a little bit more challenging. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Come up. All right? Keep those heels down, all right? And if your heels elevate, go down as low as you can, all right, until you feel your weight shifting, and then come up from there. Make sure you're not shifting into the balls of your feet. And then the third exercise you're gonna complete with all that is a single leg glute bridge. You'll do that for 10 on each leg. When you do a single leg glute bridge, you're gonna lay flat on your back. I'll demonstrate with my right leg. You're gonna bring your left leg towards your chest, arms out long, tighten your core, flatten your lower back out, drive your heel through the floor, and push your hips up towards the ceiling. Pause, and come back down nice and controlled. As soon as your hips touch, pause, up, right back up to the top. You'll do 10 on each leg before moving back to the top at your squat jumps. All right. Moving along to segment C. We're gonna go right into an RDL for 3 sets of 12 reps, followed by eccentric slider curls for 5 seconds on the way out, 3 sets of 10 reps, and then pogos for 3 sets of 30 reps. All right. So if you do an RDL, you can do a body weight. If you have some form of resistance, I recommend you using that, okay? So if you just have body weight, you're gonna have to put a soft bend in your knees, make sure your back is flat, only move through the hips. You're gonna extend your arms as you push your hips back. So hips go back, arms go out, pause, and then you're gonna come right back up. If you have a kettlebell or a dumbbell, I would recommend it, hold it between the legs here, soften in the knees, push the hips back, keep the arms close to the body, chest and eyes up, and then drive those hips back, give you a side profile, hips back, flat back, and then drive those hips forward, stand back up tall, top. That is your RDL. The next exercise after your RDL is your eccentric slider curl. Okay, if you have paper plates, old towels, an old t-shirt, try to use that on a hardwood floor, a linoleum floor, and they even slide somewhat well on a carpet. So I'm gonna try to demonstrate without using anything since I'm on a driveway currently, all right? But you're gonna go into a glute bridge position with both legs, flat on your back. You're gonna drive those hips up and you're gonna slide those feet out for 5 seconds until your body's completely flat, push your hips touch and your legs are long. Bring those feet back in, keeping these sliders underneath you, whatever they may be. Come back up and extend those legs out for 5 seconds, okay? That's an eccentric leg curl. After your leg curl, you're gonna do pogos. When you do pogos, it's just body weight, all right? You put your feet underneath your hips. When you jump, think about pulling that toe up towards your shin. You're gonna use your arms to create a little bit of momentum. You're gonna do 30 reps. When you do them, every time you land, it's 1 rep. So you're up, just like that. That's a pogo. You just do 30 reps of those. The last 2 exercises coming at you to finish off some core work. We're gonna do leg scissors and reverse crunches. When you do leg scissors, you're gonna do 3 sets of 30 reps, and then reverse crunches, 3 sets of 20 reps. When you do your leg scissors, you're gonna be flat on your back. One leg goes right over the other. Flat on your back. You can elevate your shoulders a little bit to engage your upper abdomen, and then legs like scissors. So 1 right over the other, 1, 2, 3, 4, total of 30 reps, okay? After you complete your leg scissors, you're gonna go right into a reverse crunch for a set of 20. When you do your reverse crunch, you're gonna be flat on your back. You bring those knees up towards your chest, and then let your hips elevate slightly, and the legs go back out long. You're gonna do 20 total reps there, okay? After you have completed both leg scissors and reverse crunch, I have something else for you. You're gonna do some additional work that I recommend. You're gonna do a shuffle for 5 yards to sprint for 10, all right? So let's just call it a shuffle to sprint. It's gonna total 15 yards, and I want you to do that 6 times. All right, you can roughly rest 30 seconds between. I'll give you a short and brief demo in my driveway here. So, to mark out yardage, take a step like so. That's 1, that's 2, that would be 2 yards, okay? So mark it off for 15 yards. Mark it off every 5 yards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put something there, old t-shirt, old shoe, a cone if you have it would be perfect. Okay, but mark off 15 yards. Don't start at the back cone, all right? Start at the second cone from the back cone. So let's say this is my 5-yard mark, all right? And that's my beginning. I'm gonna shuffle back 5 yards, shuffle, and then as soon as I get to that first mark, I'm gonna turn, and I'm gonna sprint for 10, okay? You're covering a total of 15 yards because you shuffle back 5 and you sprint 10, but you only need to set up, you only need to set up for 10 yards, okay? So 1 on the first line, walk out 5 yards, put a cone or whatever you have, and then walk out another 5 yards and put a cone. You're only gonna utilize 10 yards for this, okay? But you're totaling movement for 15 yards, okay? And when you do this, make sure you face this way 1 time, and next time you do it, face this way. That way you're shuffling and turning and pushing off the opposite leg each time. So you're alternating which leg you turn and push off of, all right? And finally, to complete the workout, at the very end of your additional sprints, I'd like for you to complete your ACL Play It Safe. If you're not sure what that is, there's an app. You can download that. It's in the Apple App Store. It's also in the Google App Store. It's the first app that'll come up if you type in ACL Play It Safe. You'll follow the week 1 protocol for the next several weeks, as the rest of our athletes are doing as well. So that's the workout for Tuesday, April 7th, 2020. Thank you for joining. Go crush it.